Okay, so we're going to continue our circle grid here by going to any two intersecting lines of the circles, and we're going to continue the grid along, and then also we'll continue these cubes that we started in the previous video. If you want to see how that was started, you can go check that video out. Alright, so and I'm still getting used to the compass. I've drawn a lot of circles with this thing, but excuse me. I've drawn a lot of circles with this thing, but always somehow it manages to slip away on me. So you've got to be very careful and aware while you're drawing the circles at the amount of pressure you're using and the angle that you're using with the compass. And that will help you get the hang of it quicker, of course. But the main thing is just to pick up the compass and just start drawing. No matter what you think, just get started. That's why I like that, like the saying for Nike, just do it. You know, sometimes I'm there like worried about a drawing. Just do it. And then you just get started. Alright. Continuing along here. And why don't we pull out the ruler and the marker and create some more of these cubes. Well, some more of these diamonds that make up the cubes. So I'm just following along in the previous pattern that I started over here. So really I would suggest if you're kind of confused looking at where to start this, go to the previous video and you could check it out, because I start from the beginning there. And this is really just a continuation of that last video. So yeah, just trying to draw every day, keep the practice up, and I really enjoy drawing these circles and seeing what I can discover within them. Because also, if you see, let me pause there for a second, there's also like the double helix in this design. When you have it on an angle like this, you can see the double helix along, and there's a bunch of different angles too that it goes along. So once we get this grid enlarged bigger and really start to vary the size of the circles, because we could actually do that now, we might as well. So this is how the pattern goes. You have your circle at this size, so now the next size up would be here. So right there. So let's start from the center of where I started last time. And then the whole pattern is like this too. So now you go along with the bigger circles. And there you have that shape, that vesica Pisces in the center once you get the two first circles. And here we're drawing our third circle on the edge of the first circle. That's how the pattern goes. Then you find two intersecting lines of these large circles we did, and that's the center of your next circle. And this pattern goes on forever larger and forever smaller. So the circles keep getting bigger and bigger, and also smaller and smaller, infinitely. So just depending on the tools you're using and what kind of view you have, what kind of perspective, and if you got a microscopic view, you can take it down really small, and some tools to draw out at that level. And you can take it really big too. Like I've been on the beach drawing in sand. And what I do there, instead of a compass, I just take a roll of string, like heavy string. And then I just find like a stick on the beach, and I stake it in the ground, and then the string is my compass, and you just hold it taut and pull it around. And there you have, you can make like some beach mandalas, some beach designs. Yeah. So since I've been drawing this, it's really awesome. I've discovered a lot within it. For example, like, here we go, a few different logos are within this, but I did that within a previous video. So let's see, maybe I could draw just one logo, but I'm going to make the circles a little smaller here. Okay, something like right there. Oh, there we go, the compass slipped again. No one's perfect, right? You just got to be careful, take your time. And main thing is get lots of practice in. So, oh, slipped again. I find when I do smaller circles, it's a little more difficult for me to use the compass. But you get used to it with time, so slipped again. Here's the third circle here, if I can get it. Oh, that's like, how many times did that slip? 10, 20, 100? Alright, so fourth circle going in here. Oh, slipped again. So yeah, I haven't had that much practice drawing these tiny circles. As you can tell, the compass keeps slipping on me. But usually I draw them a little, probably about that size. And, well, actually, I'll show you. Usually I draw them about this size here. And here we have what size? There's just like a cartoon face, electronic faces. There's some more circles. There we go. You can see all the slips, right, where I slipped. It ain't pretty, but that's life, right? So, gotta keep trying. Faces, more cartoon faces. So yeah. Alright, so let's see. Do like the little example for like, let's say for example Chanel, whoever designed their logo knew a little something about these circles. There you go, the Chanel logo. Maybe they squished it in a bit, but it's probably at these proportions if you check it. Then, like, for instance, the Gucci logo. Boom, there. So there's like two little logos. Also, like the Olympics with the loops staggering along. That's out of this. So this is great for design. If you want to see how I started out with the circles, check out a previous video. I did that, and I could do it here really quick just to show you, but yeah, you can find in my other video. So you start out with one circle like that, slip there, that's okay, and then you go to the edge of the first circle and you put the center of the circle on the edge of the previous circle, and you continue from then on. And this goes there, and the pattern goes on forever, infinitely outwards, right? So enjoy, see you next time.